welcome, my friends, to another exciting episode of Black Geek Energy. This is our quarter annual
Our
anime
quarterly?
episode. Yeah, it's our quarter annual
Okay.
anime
That just
episode.
sounds weird. Quarter annual? Does that mean every 4 years or does that mean 4 times a year?
Look, everybody knows what it is. What are you drinking?
Soda water.
Soda water?
Italian sparkling mineral water.
Child, that stuff tastes like TV static. That's ridiculous. Okay, we're gonna
Ciao,
skip.
Bella.
I've actually been to Italy, so I have a funny story about Italy, but we're actually going to skip the what we've been doing this past week because we got a lot of anime to go over. So
A
what we
lot.
usually do on these episodes is we start with last season's episode to see how we liked it. So I'm
Mm-hmm.
gonna go down this list, honey, or you can listen to how our weeks have been on the Patreon. Make sure you subscribe to the Patreon. It's $3 a month.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Kudan, the sorcerer can see. I really like this. I
Me
really,
too.
really like this.
It was real
And
cute.
it was cute. And I don't usually like the cutesy wootsies, but when Kudan could see it, he could see like the inner workings of people. I was like, that was
Spirits and
interesting.
shit.
Yeah, that was really, 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 really interesting. Um, yeah, I just thought it was really cute. What else did I watch last time? One Piece. So I started with the Egghead Island arc, and now uh they have fought Cypher 9, Cypher 0, Cypher something, and they are
Mm-hmm.
racing back to the ship. As I said, I'm trying to slow down
Wait a
on
minute. You're at on Egghead Island. Okay, okay.
as I said, I'm trying to slow down um on One Piece because I only got 35 more episodes to the end of this arc, and they've already mentioned how um they need to go to Alphaba, which is the land of giants. So it's getting emotional because it's almost over. To Your Eternity, child. I did not like this final season of To Your Eternity. In fact,
I didn't finish it either.
I hated this final season of To Your Eternity.
Cause it's like, but I am interested because they're like it's like in current times or current-ish times, I guess.
Mhm.
And like, there's all this lore about um the god that grows the roots or whatever, so that makes it interesting to me. But I haven't finished it yet.
It's not good.
Mm.
If you like,
What did you not like? What did
I
you not?
didn't like how, I don't know, they're all together. They all a little happy family. There isn't a real enemy. It's just, I mean, they fight, but it seems like they put the fights in. They didn't really want to. And I didn't like the ending.
Mm.
I just didn't like it. It did have the same oomph as the previous
Mm.
seasons I've had.
Fair enough.
So I did not like this at all.
Okay.
It's
Interesting.
very and if I would have known it wasn't gonna be good, I wouldn't have wasted this because it was like 24 whole entire episodes. I didn't like it at
Mm.
all.
So it spanned over two anime seasons.
Right, right.
Mm.
On that account, this is the anime about cell phone.
Cell phone
It's
ghosts.
yeah, cell phone ghosts. I was a 5.
Out of what? Five out of what?
10.
Yeah, yeah.
Maybe a
Maybe a
5.5.
six. Maybe a six.
Hot. Oh, did you watch it?
I did watch it. I was
Oh,
like,
really?
because I had to come back around to it. I like binged it in a weekend because
Oh,
it's a very bingeable anime. Like, and then once
okay.
I got so far into it, it's like I wasn't like watching it fully. I would like watch it and read a book, or I would watch it and
Mm,
like work on something
mm.
because it wasn't bad. It was just very predictable.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. The powers weren't really that interesting to me.
Mm-mm.
Um, it was just something to do while
Yeah, it
something else
was
was happening.
like
Like
it's
I
not
watched
a.
it dubbed, so I could do
I
other
also
things.
watched the dub because it was not one of those where it's like because I think originally I was trying to watch it sub, but I was like I'm not super interested.
Yeah, yeah,
Like this is like it's such a cookie cutter anime.
yeah, yeah. Fire Force. Now I had to pay attention to what was going on with Fire
Ooh.
Force. It had a lot of stuff going on,
It
and it
did get
really,
confusing there toward the end.
yeah, and it really hyping back to is it Soul Eater towards the end? Yes.
It got very soul eatery at the end, and I loved it.
Yeah, yeah. Now I
Even
guess now I gotta watch Soul Eater because in the next one they're going back to Soul Eater or
I hope so.
something.
That's super
Oh, oh,
interesting.
oh! You didn't see the ending?
I did see the end. I hope what the next season is like another prequel to Soul Eater, but like closer to like
No,
the time that
no.
we saw the actual Soul Eater.
They actually showed. Oh, so you ended it after the credits, or did you watch the credits? There was a prequel to next season after the credits that showed
Mm,
what next season is going to be.
maybe I watched it, maybe I didn't. I can't remember.
Um, a lot of people online are not liking because it was very meta. I know that that lady who was talking, like an
Hmm.
actual lady, I know that really confused some people, but I enjoyed it. It was
Yeah,
very good.
super weird.
Yeah, it tickled my fancy.
Yeah, it was because it was very. It was definitely like even though I knew that this was all leading up to like Soul Eater, it was interesting to see like how it happened
Yeah,
because a lot of things that happened like weren't where I expected. Um, but we ended up in the place where we needed to be. So
yeah. But I need to turn my because I'm looking too washed out. I gotta turn my golden light on. Okay, that's better
let
because
me
you look
turn me a
real
little light
golden.
on too because it's a little.
You
Mm.
look golden, and I was
I
trying to
just
look
turned the
golden
light
and
on.
not
Well, and
washed
actually, I
out.
got a big window, so
I was trying to not look washed out. No, you look golden before. Um. All right, next one, Sentence to Be a Hero. I thought that was good.
that was good. That was a really
Yeah,
good one.
yeah. I did not like the god that he was stuck with, the sword god. She was
Mm,
just kind of cringy to me, but where it ended was fine, where it went was fine, where it began
mhm.
was fine. It was a really fun thing. It was a
Yeah, it
really
was a
fun
good
thing.
anime. I wouldn't say it was like the best anime. Like it was definitely like a mid tier. Like
Hmm.
if we're looking at top 10, it was definitely somewhere in that 3 to 4 range, 3 to 5 range.
I'll agree. I'll agree. Um, yeah, yeah, I can see why everybody was talking about this one.
Hmm
And I think that when we get to the end of the year, people are still going to be talking about this one when it comes for
hmm
awards. Um,
What did you like about Sentence to Be a Hero?
I just thought it was really good. I thought that the story was compelling. A lot of moving parts, a lot of
Hmm
conspiracies at the end, and yeah, I thought it was really good. It tickled, yeah, it tickled my fancy a lot,
Yeah,
a lot.
it was an interesting premise. Like I think it was
Yeah,
very original.
yeah. Uh, Jujutsu Kaisen, ciao.
Love it every time.
When that narrator comes on, I like tone out. I do not be paying attention when the voiceover or anime or the
Hmm
narrator comes on and he starts to
He started spit
explain. Yeah, when
chatting.
he starts to explain how this power works, I just child. I'm just here for the fight scenes now, cause
Nah. When that narrator come on, I be listening. I be ready to pause and rewind. I watch Jujutsu Kaisen with the remote in my hand so that I
wow,
can pause and
you
rewind.
have to.
But I love it though. I love it. And last season, they're like finally getting into these like colonies from the Culling game, and we're
Mhm.
meeting some like other sorcerers and like their weird powers, and I loved it. So like I love
Yeah.
the guy who had like the judgment power. I like
Mhm.
the guy who had the comedy power, and like his power was basically like whatever I think is funny is what's gonna happen.
He gets worse, child. He gets worse.
I love it all. Every episode of Jujutsu Kaisen this season was really good.
Mm. Except for that one episode where they were just in a white room. It's just an
Was
info
that
dump.
from this season or was that last season?
Yes, no.
Mm. I
That
like that one
sounds
too,
good.
though. When they were explaining the game, I like that
I
one too.
hated that. Like that was peak JJK to me. And
Hmm.
that made me not even want to watch JJK anymore.
Shut up, Jerry. Don't be
All
like
right.
that.
Uh Noble reincarnation, born blessed, so I'll attain ultimate power. This one was about the noble who got reincarnated, got
Hmm.
isekai,
Hmm.
and he is a part of a kingdom. He's
Hmm.
like the 34th prince or something, and he like is really uh precocious little child.
Hmm.
Um,
Was this the one who has like the he has like the storage skill or something like that, like the item box magic
no,
power? No? Okay.
no.
I don't think I watched this one.
Uh, this is another 6.6,
Mm.
6.2. It was good to have on. It wasn't dubbed, so I had to actually watch it.
Mm.
Um, if it was dubbed, I probably would have liked it better, but I don't know. I don't
Mhm.
know. It ended in a place where I'm like, I'll see what's going on next time, but
Mhm.
yeah,
Okay. Worth a watch though. Worth like a weekend binge.
it's worth the first 3 episodes.
Mhm. Okay.
All right. My Hero Academia Vigilante.
I liked it.
I
So
liked
good
it
this
too.
season.
I liked it too.
So good this season. And like they're revealing more about the old man, old punchy guy,
Mhm.
about like who he
His
was.
speed powers.
Say again.
His speed powers.
Yeah, like his like what his because like somebody stole his quirk.
Yeah.
And that's super interesting because we know that's like the whole thing that was going on. That's going on in like the main My Hero Academia thing. So to see, for them to like reveal more about that, or give us more insights on that was interesting. I want, I hope there's another season of My Hero Academia Vigilantes, and I want the thing to be is like, all right, I want there to be like a couple of episodes of flashback, and like this is how he lost his powers.
I don't think there is going to be another one. I know that next season, like next summer or fall, is going to be My Hero Academia I Am a Hero 2, which tells the story about after Deku's class and their whole what they
Hmm.
just went through. It's another hero, another class. I'm getting tired of these spinoffs. For real. For real. But
Hmm.
I guess that Crunchyroll or Netflix got to get their money. I
I love a good
mean,
spinoff.
a good spinoff. Like Vigilante is a really good spinoff that's even better than the original show. But
Hmm.
I'm getting wary. All of them can't be good. All of them can't be good. All right. Isekai office worker. The other world's books depend on the bean counter. This is the BL show where um, the guy got isekai into another world. It was full of magic, and he was getting mana poisoned. And the other guy had to have sex with him to heal him up.
Hmm. I
I
remember that.
enjoy. I enjoy. Oh, did you watch it?
I did. I mean, I watched a few episodes. I got past the point where he's like, the guy's like hugging on him and like cuddling up with him to heal him. Um, I did not finish it, but it was interesting.
Yeah, it's just interesting. Because this guy he loves to work,
Hmm.
and yeah, I just thought that part was interesting. Um, that he wants to work himself to death. Just another cool little BL show that I could
Is it
watch.
a BL? Yes, unintentionally. It's the B plot is BL.
Do you know what BL means?
Yeah, boy love.
So how is it not BL when they were having sex with each other?
I told you I didn't finish it. So
They had sex with each other in the second episode.
was it sex or was they just like was it like were they just spooning?
You weren't watching it. You
You
were
know,
doing
maybe
something
not.
else.
Maybe not. Maybe I didn't watch it hard.
You weren't.
I was using soft eyes.
Hell's Parade. This is a show that I really like. I
Hell's
really like.
Parade.
This is the show
Are
about
you
the prisoners who got sent to
to the
this
island?
this mystical island filled with
Hell's
plant people.
Paradise.
Paradise. Yep.
Okay.
That's what it is. That's actually what I have written down. I actually can't read.
That sign won't stop me.
Yeah, won't stop me.
I
Okay.
can't read.
Hell's Paradise. Yeah, they get sent to this island. I enjoy this. I like how the people are getting more and more beat up.
Hmm.
And they are trying to overcome the challenge of these immortal plant people that change their genders every 2 seconds. Yeah, yeah, I am enjoying
Excuse
this
me.
one.
Are we gonna get another season of that? You think? Or do they like? Because I feel like they made it off the island at the end, right?
No, no, they did not make it.
What happened
The,
at the end? Because I
the,
did finish it. I just don't remember.
they're still on the island. They beat
Hmm.
that one guy, and they were going
Hmm.
to fight some of the other people.
Okay.
But yeah, it's really good. Roll over and die. I will fight for an ordinary life with my love and cursed sword.
I watched a few episodes of this and then fell asleep, and the anime finished, and like it just kept playing, and I did not feel the need to like go back and watch the episodes I fell asleep on.
I liked it at first
Hmm.
because you know it started off real good. It started off amazing, and then towards the middle, it got kind of I don't know. I don't know. It got kind of like a girl love, but they weren't doing anything
Hmm.
but saying their names to each other. I was like, are they gonna kiss? Like, what are they gonna do? And then it was like they're 12, so I didn't really want to see that.
Mm.
So I don't know. It got kind of weird at the end, but they were still killing people, and there was a lot of blood, so I enjoyed that one. Helmo, the hardcore gamer, dominates another world with garbage balancing. I enjoyed this. In fact, I started
Wait, what?
watching.
Hell mode?
Yes,
Okay.
I enjoyed this, and I started to actually read the manga. I got 96 chapters
Excuse me.
in on the manga. This one is about the um, guy gamer who gets transformed into another isekai into another world, and
Hmm.
um, they say that there are different levels, and and, and yeah, he picks the hardest level of difficulty, where he is like to level up is like 100 times more difficult, and yeah,
Mm.
yeah, it is really good.
Hmm.
Um, I definitely am enjoying this. I don't like how he doesn't have any powers, but this is the one where he has a storage ability.
Hmm.
But I don't like how he doesn't have any powers, but summoning is kind of weird. But yeah.
Okay. Okay.
What else did I watch? Oh yeah, One Punch Man. It's falling off. Like they had a whole season where One Punch Man was at the beginning episode and One Punch Man was at the end of the episode. I don't know. I do not know. Like all this middle fluff of all these side characters, it's cool, but I need to see some one punching. And I did not see that this season. Of course, this one is going to go on and on and on. But yeah,
I only watched a few episodes of One Punch Man myself, and I couldn't in this moment tell you what it was about.
right. Because who knows? All right, Demarcus, how was Frieren? Um,
Frieren is always good. This season was.
hold on, I'm not finished. How was
You asked
Frieren?
me a question, sir.
I wasn't finished with the question.
Oh, okay.
How was Frieren Beyond Journey's End Adventure? Um, yeah, Frieren Beyond Journey's End.
it was great. I always love Frieren. This season is about they're still in like the north, like the most dangerous part of the world with all the demons. Um, what I really enjoyed this season was like we're getting to see like different kinds of demons again.
Mm.
And they're like strong and they're unique, and and not just like the hooded figures like casting magic. Um, and we still like doing like the whole like delving into the past thing where we see like people Frieren has met in the first journey that they're now meeting again. So that's still happening, and I like it. I think I and they're still showing some of the mages from the mage exam when they became first class mages. So we're getting to know those people as well.
But you're a Frieren lover,
I am
so
a Frieren fan. I'm a Frieren glazer.
so is this one still have the same enjoyment that you had with the first season?
Um, that's really hard because I don't think I ever enjoy any anime as much as I enjoy it in its first season, usually because it's new and like everything is new and I'm like learning a lot versus like every subsequent season like I know more, I'm more familiar, I have expectations, and either it meets them or it doesn't. So am I enjoying it as much as season 1 of Frieren? No, but I still am enjoying it.
Okay. I have Adventurer's Daily Grind at 29. I don't know what that is.
Say it again.
Adventurer's Daily Grind at 29.
Oh, this one was really good. It was really cute. So this was about the adventurer who's like an older dude who, he started out in the slums. He was an orphan, and he just started adventuring and like taught himself all the ropes or whatever. And now he's like a small town adventurer. He's like, but he finds this little girl who's also an orphan, and he's like, you know what? Stick with me, kid. I'll show you how to be an adventurer, and I'll basically raise you. So now he has this daughter. The twist is that the daughter is actually a succubus, and so at night she changes into a full grown woman and is like sexy, which is weird. Um, but like this, over the course of the anime, they like go on different adventures. He's teaching her how to be an adventurer. They discover she's like able to use magic, and so he's trying to find her like a magic instructor. He loses an arm. This is it's a very cute anime. But it definitely has some points where you're just like, oh shit, like that was a very real moment in this like cute and childish anime.
Mm, okay. Okay. Um, you also watched A Gentle Noble's Vacation Recommendation.
Mm. I actually did not watch this one. I think I watched like half of one episode, and I was like, nah.
Okay. Samurai Troopers.
So this one, I can only watch like one episode a day of this, and then I like end up falling asleep somehow. But it's interesting. It's not as good as the original Samurai Troopers, I think.
Hmm. Hmm.
But they do reference the original a lot, and they're like, "Oh, the original samurai, etc., etc." So I want to finish it, and I'll give you all a better, synopsis when I finish it. But so far, it's like, it's like a 4 out of 10, 4 or 5 out of 10.
No, no. Scum of the Brave.
Scum of the Brave. I only watched like an episode of this, and I did not come back to it.
Demarcus. You have got to stop doing that.
I
Uh,
mean, hey, sometimes I give it as much as I give anime as much as I have, and if I don't, if it doesn't pull me in, then I mean I'll get back to it when I get back to it.
Oedo Fire Slayer Legend of the Phoenix.
mm, I watched a couple of episodes of this, and it turned out to be like much more real, I guess, than I expected it. Like I expected there to be like some magic and stuff, and it's like, oh, like these guys like maybe they're firefighters, but there's like some sort of like magic power going on. They're blessed by some fire spirits at the very least. Nah, it's just a show about firefighters. And I was
Okay.
like, oh, this is a little less than I expected. It's still an interesting show. It's like Demon Slayer, without the special effects that come out of the swords, and firefighters instead of demon slayers. And it's
And
this,
without the demons.
and without the demons. And this one guy is like, he's like, he comes from like his dad and his granddad were like really great firefighters, so they're trying to get be like the new head firefighter. And he's like, nah, I'm not. I don't do that no more. And it's like, bro, go fight them fucking fires.
Yeah. Jack of all trades, party of none.
I only watched an episode or two of this as well. Um, and I can't remember. This one did not hold my interest.
All right, DeMarcus. Now let's go ahead and take a pause on the anime. I know that everybody is on their edge of their seats trying to find out what we're watching for the spring 2026 season. But I got to take a pause right here to
Mhm.
shout out our good sponsors at Movie Pass. So, DeMarcus, can you please tell our listeners about Movie Pass, please?
Of course, of course. So MoviePass is a subscription-based service, whose whole thing is making movies more affordable, cheaper, easier, more accessible for the average person. So what they do is that they allow you to purchase a membership tier, a number, and what that actually comes out to is a number of points, credits, whatever word you want to use here, and you can use those credits to purchase movie tickets at your local theaters. We're talking AMC, we're talking Cinemark, we're talking Regal, whatever theater that you usually watch your movies at, you can use MoviePass to purchase tickets there. And the benefit is that instead of paying, I went to the movies recently, instead of paying, excuse me, 15.39 or however much, I don't remember the exact change for the movie tickets. You use your movie pass credits, and so 15, however much you're paying for your service, the lowest tier is like $10. You're getting a number of credits, and you can stretch those credits out to see 2 and 3 movies per month. Instead of paying your $15, you're spending what, 4 credits?
Yeah,
You know, and you use it one time and you've already made your money back.
yeah. Yeah, MoviePass is a great service. You can also use it to buy your snacks at the theater because it uses the same apps that you use to purchase your movie tickets on. So you purchase
Hmm.
it on the actual real app. So you're getting points. And I use it, I did not see a movie this week, but I um, bought a ticket for You, Me, and Tuscany because I want to see more Black movies in theaters. So yeah, that is what I did. Um, Demarcus, what do you have to put our listeners on for this week's Put You On segment?
I am going to put y'all on to the movie I went and saw, and that movie was called Project Hail Mary, with Ryan Gosling. I had saw a trailer for
This
this.
what is it out in the I mean in for streaming yet? I think it's been
No, not
2
yet.
months.
I feel like it's at like the tail end of its theater run. Um,
Okay.
I saw the trailer for this movie and I was like, oh, this movie's gonna be like, it's gonna be okay, but it's gonna be like kind of dry, like my kind of movie. Um, and it was my kind of movie, but so much better than what the trailer made it look like. And the trailer was good, mind you. So the movie's about this guy who is in space trying to figure out why our sun is dying. Like up in like they've discovered these like spots that are basically eating the sun, and it's not going to kill the Earth immediately. They're not eating it quickly, but over the course of time, the Earth is like going to cool, crops are going to die, starvation and death across the world. So they send him all the way, like light years away, to figure out why a different sun is not being affected by these things when every other sun is. And he meets like this rock alien that also is working on the same project because the rock alien's planet is also dying. Um, what there's so many twists in this movie. It's a long movie, but there's so many twists in it. Like they go back and forth between what he's doing, him and the rock alien, like figuring out why the sun is dying and how to save it, um, and like flashing back to him on Earth, and how he got into space in the first place. And oh, it's so good, and I don't want to give away any of the twists right now. I'm trying to think of like what else I can tell you, um,
Didn't they
without.
trick him to get on the spaceship or something?
Mm, that's one of the big twists. That's one of the big twists, and I'm not gonna spoil it
Mm.
because that one I was like, ooh, I was like, I would have had a dilemma. Um, yeah.
Yeah, that one is supposed to be a really good book. Um, and that's why it got made into a movie
Mm-hmm.
because
Mm-hmm.
people love, love, love the book. But I'm not that big of a book reader unless it's lit RPGs. but um, but yeah, it's supposed to be really good. Everybody said they did like the movie, and yeah, I was gonna wait till that came out on streaming, and because that's not
Yeah.
anything I want to go out and actually see.
I mean, I think it's worth watching the theaters, but streaming is
Yeah,
fine too. It was, yeah.
yeah.
And like, I did not know it was a book until like I was in the theater, the movie ended, and this guy like stood up, turned around, looked at me, and was like, "Have you read the book?" And I was like, "No."
Were y'all the only two people in there?
No.
Why would he single you out?
I made eye contact with him, man. That's what be happening. I'll save that. I have a different story about making eye contact with somebody, and I'll save it for the Patreon. Just remind me.
Okay. The movie I want to talk about is called Dead to Rights. This is the 2024 submission from the Chinese government for the Oscars for International
Mm,
Best Film. And this tells the story of the Nanjing Massacre that the Japanese committed on the Chinese in 1937. So, um, this really gave me like Schindler's List vibes.
mm.
And it was
Like
a
really good.
Yeah, it was really good as
Okay.
well. It was really gruesome. Um, I don't think it was as graphic as Schindler's List because I don't think that they can be as graphic as they are in those Western countries in China. But
Mm-hmm.
it tells about the Nanjing massacre when the Japanese went to China and
Mm-hmm.
they just did whatever. They
Yeah,
committed a lot
madness,
of rapes. They were killing thousands of
pillaging.
people a day, stealing, spreading disease. They were really like it reminded me of the ghettos
Mm,
that the Nazis had for the Jews. And this was around that time. So, like, you saw swastikas on some of the Chinese people, even though there were no German people actually in the movie. It was a very good movie.
Well,
And it's
the,
only,
the Japanese were all up in that shit too. They
yeah,
were
yeah,
the Japanese were Nazis as well.
yeah, in 1937. Yes, yes, yes.
In
But
97,
1937.
37. Okay,
Yeah.
yes, 37.
And what it does, it tells the story of how a photographer was developing pictures for this Japanese
Mm-hmm.
general who was taking
Mm-hmm.
the pictures, and he was taking pictures of everything, but there was a lot of propaganda that they wanted out
Mm-hmm.
in the newspaper. So when they finally got freed, this photographer's pictures were also released that showed the beheadings, the rapes,
Mm.
the killings with swords, and all that other stuff. So it was really the downfall of the Japanese when it came to the Nanjing massacre. And I did not know about this. We didn't learn about this in America, but um, but I did do research to like see about more about this. And yeah, it was a bloodbath. Like there were like I typed it in and all these Times articles. Like I
Mm-hmm.
didn't know that Times still wrote articles like all these Times articles from like 1937, 1938, and were popping up about this massacre. And
Yeah.
yeah,
So the Times used to be like a legit like news outlet, and
oh
that
yeah. I mean, it still is a reputable. Uh, uh,
Reputable, sure, but because of what they used to do, not because of what they do now, right?
no, no, they still do good stuff. The Times hasn't been brought by one of these billionaires yet.
Okay, okay, dope, dope.
So, so I think the Times is still good. Like Newsweek is still good, but yeah, yeah, all these Times articles popped up. I was just reading through it, and yeah, they they were horrible. They were horrible. So, but
Mm,
it's not talked about a lot over here,
mm,
which is really sad. That I didn't know
mm.
that happened
Yeah.
until like when I watched it.
I don't know what that's about, man. Like as like growing up in America, I feel like other countries, like you watch like world news. America, we only get American news,
Hmm.
like only what's happening in our country.
Yeah, and
You
that's
got to really
because
go out your way to get world news.
America's so big. You know,
Mm,
America's so
mm,
big, and all of these news places, like if you can watch Al Jazeera, the
mm,
news network, watch it. But all these other countries like the size of Minnesota. No countries like the size
mm,
of Texas,
mm,
so
mm.
they don't really got any news.
I think that it's just because I think America tries to sequester us within like this bubble of only America exists.
I don't think that they try to sequester us. I think that Americans are we only exist because the stuff is out there for us. It's not out there like the other networks. They ain't in China or Japan
But
or Iraq.
do you see what I'm saying though when I say like the accessibility of world news is not the same? Because I feel like when I have traveled, like there is a channel that does world news
Mhm.
versus like here in America, like our two main news channels don't really do world news. They have like a world news segment, but it's like a few minutes, and then
Yeah,
it's back to like American news.
yeah, I definitely see what you're saying, but that's not because of American news networks. It's because of the American people. They don't want
You
to see
think
the stuff in the news. They want to see
you
it
think
on the
they're
news.
doing that because American people only want to see American news?
Yes.
I think we have been programmed to only care about American news. I think the news folks did it first. I think the government controls what news we get, and they
No.
no, you know, okay,
No,
all right, maybe
I
I'm
don't
wrong.
think the government does that. I just
Maybe
think
I'm
that
getting my
no,
conspiracy
I
theory.
think that these news people are capitalistic. So they're
Mm-hmm,
only going to show Americans what Americans want to see. They don't want
mm-hmm,
to know about Sweden
mm.
and all the good
But
stuff
I
that's
do want
happening
to know
over
about
there.
Sweden. I
Yeah,
want
because
to.
but only good stuff is happening over at Sweden. So you want to know about it. But 15 people over here want to know about the bad stuff that's happening in New York City right
I guess.
now. Yeah.
I hear what you're saying.
All right, Demarcus, do we have a activity for today?
What was the movie called you were talking about again before we move
Dead
on?
to Rights.
Dead to Rights, and mine
Mhm.
was Project Hail Mary. We do have an activity today. We do have an activity today. Today's activity, if it is your first time joining us, the way activities work here on Black Geek Energy is DeMarcus comes up with the questions, the answers. He decides who's right, who's wrong, what answers are right, what answers are wrong, who wins, who loses. Pretty much, I'm the judge, jury, and executioner of all things games on Black Geek Energy. And today's game is called One Line, One Anime.
Okay.
So what I am going to do, if you haven't been able to guess by the name of this game, is I am going to read you a line from an anime, a quote, if you will, um, from a character in the anime, and what you will need to do is tell me what anime this quote is from. Bonus point if you can tell me the character that said it.
Okay. So basically, it's all the things that I'm not good at. Naming animes, I'm not good at. Naming characters, I'm not good at. So you are just really trying to have me be embarrassed on this show.
No, no, I am. You have mentioned that these are weaknesses of yours, and I am giving you an opportunity to grow in those areas.
Right,
While we all have a good time and learn more about anime.
right. Demarcus, let the embarrassment commence.
All right, do you understand what we're doing, Jared?
Hmm.
Let me grab my water real quick. Uh, uh, are you ready to begin?
Do
This is
you
my
have
still.
two drinks in
This
your
is
hand?
not. I'll finish my sparkling water. This is my still water.
Okay.
I always
Was
out
it
drink.
even flavored, the sparkling water, or
No. It was just
it
no
was
sparkling.
just fizz?
I like sparkling water, man.
It
What's
tastes
wrong?
like TV static.
No, it don't. It tastes like water.
It's disgusting.
All right, great. Number one. Are you ready? Okay. Number one. This world is rotten, and those who are making it rot deserve to die. Someone has to do it, so why not me?
Uh, this world is rotten. Marcus, this could be any number of things.
But this is a very famous quote. This is an easy one, and they get harder as we go.
Uh, I'm
Do,
going
do
to
you do
say,
you want a hint?
sure.
What kind of hint would you want?
Ain't you the judge, jury, and execution?
And see, I tried to give you a chance to like help yourself here, and you threw it back in my face. So fuck
I
you.
want
Here's
a
the.
hint that's going to help me with this, with naming this show. Like,
This is a psychological thriller.
um, Death Note.
That is correct, Jared.
Why could you say that at first?
What? That
That
is
it
a
was Death
psychological
Note.
thriller.
Yeah, there was a psychological thriller, and I think that the person who said this was Light.
Yes, that is correct.
I haven't seen this show for over 20 years.
It's a good one though, and I don't know. I also have not watched Death Note in a long time.
Mm,
Um, and I don't know. I think I just feel very satisfied with what Death Note was, and that's why I don't have to go back and watch it.
yeah, I mean, I've seen all the versions: the
Mm.
live version, the movie,
I
and
have
the
not watched
TV
any of the
show.
live action versions. Maybe I'll do that.
Well, don't watch the one with
This one is also super easy, basically a gimme. I don't want to
what
conquer
actor?
anything. I just think the guy with the most freedom in this ocean is the Pirate King.
One Piece, and is that Luffy?
That is absolutely correct. That is Luffy from One Piece.
Luffy's so stupid.
Why is why is he stupid?
He is so dumb. Oh, he's so dumb. He just is.
Um, all right. Here's number three. You ready?
Yeah.
Stand up and walk. Keep moving forward. You've got two legs, so get up and use them. You've got two good legs, so get up and use them.
I have no idea. Do I
This is
get
a
a
good
hint?
one. This is a good one. This is Shonen from 2003.
Is it Naruto?
It is not Naruto.
Is it Bleach?
Jerry, you don't get multiple guesses. You get one
Oh,
guess.
okay.
You did not get this one right. It was Full Metal Alchemist. The speaker was Edward Elric when he was talking to Rose when she was crying about her life being over or whatever.
All right, cool. What did he say? You got two
Uh,
legs?
you've got two good legs, so get up and use them.
All right.
All right, next one here. If you're too scared to fight for your lives, fine, let me do it. You're all cowards.
Can I get a hint?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Um, this this line was said at a military tribunal.
Attack on Titan?
That is correct, Jared. That was Attack on Titan.
Uh,
You wanna give a shot at who said it or no?
I don't, but is it like Levi?
It was not Levi. It was actually Aaron Yeager. This is when
Is
he's
a
like the
Levi
chief.
on this show?
There is a Levi on the show. There is a Levi on the show. You are correct. This was when he was like after he turned into like the first Titan, and
Mhm.
they were like oh you're an enemy of humans, and he's like nah bro, I don't know how I got this power, but I got y'all if y'all fuck with me. All right, number five. Um, Hollows are evil spirits that attack both the living and the dead to feed on their souls.
Bleach.
That is correct. This is Bleach.
And this is the girl, the little ice girl. This is the
That's
ice
not
girl.
a name.
You know who I mean. I'm just gonna say Ichigo.
It was not Ichigo. You just said it was a little ice girl. Ichigo is not little. He's
Well,
not a
I don't
girl.
know her
No,
name.
it's
That's
no
the
life.
only name that I know.
It was Bleach though. You got that right.
Well, who said it?
It was Rukia Kuchiki.
The little ice girl. The little
I need a
ice
name.
girl.
I need a name.
Oh my God. You know I don't know names.
All right. Number six. I'm the strongest, not because I have six eyes and limitless. I have six eyes and limitless because I'm the strongest, or so I'm the strongest.
Is this Gojo?
It is Gojo.
Okay. From JJK Jujutsu Kaisen.
That is correct. That is correct. That was an easy one. Um, all right. Number seven.
Okay.
Don't live your life making up excuses. The one making your choices is yourself. This is from an older anime, 2004. That gives you any.
Well, what's the anime about?
Um, it is about this girl who's trying to find the person she believes is her dad, I think.
Have I ever talked about this anime?
We've talked about it on this podcast. It is a very influential anime.
This girl trying to find her daddy.
Mm-hmm.
Ciao. Madoka Magica.
That is that even an anime about a girl trying to find her dad?
Nope. It's
Exactly.
about wishes.
This was Samurai Champloo.
I don't know nothing about this show.
And the speaker was Mugen.
I don't know nothing about this show.
Okay, number
She's trying to find her daddy?
what? What number? Oh, okay. Yeah. So Samurai Champloo is about the girl who's trying to find the man who smells like trying to find this guy from like Sweden. I think it's her dad. I think she mentions it's her dad at some point, but maybe not. But yeah, she's trying to find like the sunflower samurai, whatever, and it's like this European dude. And Mugen and Jin are just on the run from the law.
Hmm.
I like your sweet shirt out. It's sweet South shirt. It's not. It's
What?
very.
Your sweet shirt south? Me too. Me too. Shout out to
It's still in
Cam.
very good condition.
Yeah. It was a great little shirt.
Mine is like hella dingy.
Wow.
I guess I don't wash clothes that good.
Like my Click Liquor shirt.
Mm. Okay, number
Are we
eight.
not talking about that? How you stole my Click Liquor shirt? Are you just gonna gloss over how you stole
Because you
my
gave me that
anime
shirt, and I'm
shirt?
not going
I
back and forth
didn't
with
give it
you.
to you.
Yes,
I
you
didn't give
did.
it to you. You stole it from me out
You
of
were
my
like,
dresser.
you was like, Demarcus, here's a gift for you because you're my favorite little brother.
And I would never say that.
All right, number 8. I have nothing. I'm talentless. That's why I have to work harder than anyone else.
Is this Deku?
No.
It should be.
It
Um,
should be.
I have no idea if it's not Deku. I have no idea.
It is. You are on the right track in that this is a person who does not have the same powers that everyone else has.
Is this Black Clover?
It is Black Clover. Good job, Jerry.
I don't know these people's names.
All right, because we're moving on to number 9 anyway, so don't even worry about it.
But what's his name?
It was said by oh shit, man, and I already moved on. His name is Asta. It was said by Asta,
Asta.
the main character. Um, Number 9. Even the greatest heroes are forgotten someday, and this is a recent anime.
Even the greatest heroes are forgotten someday.
hmm
Uh, to be a Hero X. To be Hero X.
No, Jared. It was from Frieren.
I don't watch that show.
And it was said by Heiter.
I don't even know what that is. DeMarcus, you get on my last names. Hurry up with number 10 before I get
Last one,
confused
number
and
10.
be and rip
I
my
believe in
wig off.
aliens. You believe in ghosts. Maybe that's enough to start.
Is this Dan Dan Dan?
It is Dan to Dan.
And is this that ice girl? Rukia? No, no, no. Is this the I don't know their names. I don't know their names. Is this the main girl? Serena?
No, this was actually the main boy, Okarum.
Okaru.
hmm
Yeah.
All right, Jared, let's count up your score here. Jared, you got 10 points in this game, brother.
Mm.
Like from a bird's eye view perspective, it looked like you got every question right. If we only look at the number.
DeMarcus, you throwing in a Frieren is so diabolical.
But you know I'm always throwing Frieren in there. And you should know Frieren because we talk about it all the time.
I don't know about anything about that show. I don't know what it's about. I don't know the people. I don't know anything.
hmm
Anyways, all
hmm
right. Let's go back to the anime and let's talk about what anime are we currently watching for the
Mm.
spring 2026 season. Now, of course, I'm still watching One Piece. As I said, we are
hmm
on the Egghead Island arc. They are fighting with Cyper Zero, and they are trying to get to Alphaba, I guess. But um, but yeah, it's so nice to have the people from way back when come back as like main enemies now.
hmm yes. And for those of us who are caught up, we are on the Elbaf arc.
Yeah,
And they've already
Elbaf.
reached Elbaf Island.
So you're with the Giants now.
Hmm
Okay. All right. Marcus, what are you watching for the spring anime season?
I one of my favorites, like one of the I think one of the like the great underdogs has come back, Wistoria, Wand and Sword.
That's correct. I
And
watched
that
that
is
one
it is
too.
and it is good. I like it. I'm loving it. we're out of the classroom and into some like evil organization trying to destroy the world type stuff.
Hmm. Hmm.
Yeah.
Hmm.
They really did my boy dirty though, because they didn't let him fucking graduate. Like he was missing like one fucking point.
Yeah.
I was like, and then it was that it's the fucking the same professor that didn't fuck with him in the first season, and I was like, I thought we was past this when he whooped your ass, bro.
Yeah. How many episodes have you seen?
I'm caught up. I'm about to watch the new one today.
Mm, okay. Well, I'm just on two because I'm watching
Mm.
the dub.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, nah, but it really pisses me off with that.
Another one I'm watching, one that I remember saying on my first what anime are we watching is Dorohedoro.
Dorohedoro.
Yes, I love Dorohedoro because I don't know what's going on in it, especially this season. I had to watch a recap. But
Mm,
Dorohedoro is so bloody, it's so gruesome. The people are so compelling. It tells the story of this reptilian headed sorcerer who doesn't know his past. He's trying to figure out what's going on, but there are a whole bunch of other things in the way trying to stop him and also
hmm
trying to just live in this world. It is such a good show. And I remember when I caught it on Netflix the first time, I didn't know what was going on. I think that
hmm
Netflix just said, "Would you also like to watch this?" I said, "Child, I don't care." And I
Back when
watched it.
Netflix actually gave good recommendations and they just recommend you everything.
Right. That's why Tubi is better. But anyway, I said yes and I watched it. It was great. I loved it. So
Hmm.
Doro is another
Dorohedoro.
one that I'm watching.
Yes, loved it. Love Dorohedoro. Another one that I am watching is Liar Game, which
Oh,
is about this. It's like a money thing. Like this, it's this honest girl who never lies.
she get
And
on my
she gets
last nerves. She's just what was that?
hell if I know.
That music sounded familiar.
But
Wait, what music
um,
was that? I'm be thinking like that the whole time.
I think maybe it was Dead Account.
Oh, okay. All right, liar game.
But yeah, Liar Game. So it's about this girl who's like very honest, who never lies, and she gets like thrust into this game where she can win like basically like 2 million, let's say $2 million. Um and the goal of the game is to steal they match you up. It's like a one-on-one tournament style, and the goal is to like steal the money from the other person. So everybody gets a million and your job is to steal the money from whoever else. She teams up with this guy who's like a famous con artist who ended up conning this company out of billions of dollars, and he just got out of jail for it. And like in the first episode, because I've only seen one episode, like her teacher, like one of her old teacher, like steals her money, and so
Uh,
she's like working with this guy to like figure out how to get her money back.
mm,
I think it's gonna be funny. I think I'm gonna be like annoyed by this girl because I feel like she's gonna be hella green and like keep getting her money stolen over and over again.
right. Right. Like in the last episode, I saw they were about to start something else with the people who won the first challenge.
Hmm.
And I was like, oh, the girl is going to be here. And then in the last seconds, the girl runs in, like, child, why are you here? Why are you even here,
because
honey?
because like doesn't she isn't her like her dad dying or something and she needs the money for his like surgery?
Yeah, but she
So
going to
that's
get
why
her
she's
ass
there. She has motivation. I mean,
in. Okay.
it's a
Well,
little bit the motivation's a bit on the nose, but you know.
and then I don't get how the second, again, I haven't watched the fourth episode. I don't get how the person who was in jail gets to play the game now too as another contestant. He wasn't picked.
Isn't he just like on her team basically, and they're splitting the
They
money?
don't have teams like no, because have you seen
I haven't
what
seen
episode
I
you
haven't
on?
seen the second episode yet.
Well, you need to catch up because I'm talking about episode 3.
Understood.
All right, the next one I'm watching is a little anime called Mao. Mao reminds me of a lot of the 90s anime that's going on. It tells the story of a girl who is no. It tells the story of a girl who discovers that she has some um blood and she can travel back in time to another era where she meets an exorcist named Mal to fight supernatural threats and includes a curse that binds them both. So it's a really good um, story. I've seen a couple of episodes of Inuyasha, and it reminds me of Inuyasha. I didn't
Hmm.
watch Inuyasha, but it does remind me of Inuyasha. Um, but yeah, I'm really enjoying Mao and all the stuff that goes along with it.
Okay, okay. I'm gonna try to check that out too. It's on Hulu. That sounds interesting. I feel like maybe I
Yeah,
saved it on my Hulu already, but yeah, I'm gonna check it out.
yeah, and it's actually get this. It was created by the person who created Inuyasha. Just
Yeah,
figuring that out now.
I just saw like a little clip, and I was like, that's what it looks like.
Yeah, same creator.
Hmm, interesting. I'm glad to see her back
Mhm.
or him. I don't know. Is the creator of Inuyasha a man or a woman? I don't know.
um, this person is let's see, she is a woman.
Yeah, glad to see her back. I love Inuyasha. That was like one of I feel like that was like one of the pivotal anime as like growing up. Like you watched Inuyasha.
Well, it feels like it, but
Hmm.
better because I did not watch
Mm. Maybe it was after your time. Um,
Inuyasha.
Another anime that I am watching is The Drops of God. Uh,
Oh,
this this one is about drinking, and it is about this. I've only watched the one episode so far. It is about this guy who is the son of a famous sommelier, and he's like in the his dad dies, and his and the dad is like, all right, you can get your inheritance, but you have to beat this other guy who I adopted, who is also a great sommelier. And so you have to identify like these three like famous wines that I discovered. Um, and then you can get your inheritance. But if the other guy wins, he gets your inheritance, and you get nothing.
mm.
Hmm.
And it's good.
It's good so far. I'm interested. It's like, but it's not. I don't think you would like it because there's no blood, there's no guts. It may turn into a boy love, like this might be a rivals into lovers kind of thing. But I've only seen one episode so far, and it's kind of like the other drinking anime that I watched that I asked you to check out, and you didn't like it.
Which one was that?
I think that one was also called The Drops of God, but it could have been called like Drops of Gold.
Okay. Was it last season that you asked me to watch it?
It was a couple of seasons ago.
Um, I don't know. I don't remember.
Hmm.
I do remember something about you told me to watch something about where this bartender was fixing people's lives or something.
Yes, that one.
Okay.
What was that one called? Okay, don't worry about it.
Okay. Marcus, you told me to watch Rise of the Shield Hero, Ugly Mug, Epic Fire,
Ugly Mug Epic Fighter was good. It was funny.
New Saga. Wow, you told me to watch good stuff. I wonder, we need to just go back over all the anime that we watched on this show. All right,
Mm.
another one going into the realm of somebody coming back from out of nowhere and giving us good anime like Inuyasha into Mile. Let's talk about Full Metal Alchemist into uh, Demons of the Shadow Realm or Yomi no Sugai. Have you heard of this? Are you watching this one?
I'm watching Demons of the Shadow Realm. It is
This
good.
is good. This is real good. Oh my
Yo, I am
god.
loving it.
Me
I love like
too.
I love a capable main character that is not all powerful.
Yes. Yes.
Because he's a good fighter, he's a good archer, a good hunter, but he still like got caught by the enemy. He still falls into
Mhm.
traps. He's still fallible. I love the premise. I love the
Yeah.
premise. He's trying to like find his sister. Um, like that twist, like
The
that
twist was,
that the sister had been like kidnapped from like
oh
years
no.
ago, like decade, like when she was a child, and they've been raised separately. I was like, okay.
I'm talking
Hmm.
about the twist. You're talking about twist in episode two. I'm talking about twist in
Mhm.
episode one, where it was revealed they're in modern day times. I wasn't expecting
Mhm.
that.
Mhm.
That wasn't none of the previews. I'm like, what is going on? There's
Mhm.
a helicopter.
and then like, oh, it's a dragon. I was like, what kind of fucking dragon? I was like, oh, there's so much more mystical things going on. And like,
Yeah,
eventually, I'm
me
gonna
too.
see what dragons look like that are leaving these streaks in the sky. It's a fucking airplane.
Like,
It's an
oh wow.
airplane.
Wow, that dragon flies very weirdly for
Yeah,
obviously
like it
something
leaves
I've
streaks in the
seen.
say. I was like, interesting. This is
Ooh.
gonna be good.
Come to
And it is
find
good.
out, it was a Boeing 747. Like, goodness. But yeah, it was really, I'm enjoying this. Left and right are great. Now they haven't had
Hmm.
their big drag out fight yet, but I am really enjoying them, and I'm really enjoying seeing how they kind of acclimate into the current world. Um
Hmm.
yeah, it feels like it should be an isekai, but it's not an isekai. It's just a really good. Is it an isekai?
Mm-mm, I would
He
not say it's neat.
no, he gets transported to another, or yeah, they come and get him and send him to another world. It is an isekai. Yeah,
Mm,
no, it's an isekai.
because
That's
he
why
was
we
in the
like.
he was in the he was in the world the entire time.
But world can be subjective. You can say my world
Sure,
is knowing
sure.
only this stuff, and then when I leave my world, there are cell phones and Kubota vehicles.
Mm, the argument can be made. I will hear the argument.
I think it's an isekai. But yes, I love Demons of the Shadow Realm. It's one of the best ones of spring
Hmm.
2026.
Yeah, that's a standout right there.
Mhm.
And it makes me wonder, like these people who write famous anime, like anime that really blows up, like Full Metal Alchemist, like Inuyasha, like do they like when they come out with their second one? Is it like they write a bunch of shit and it's like, oh, like this is just like the next one that like popped, or it's like after my first hit, everything I write is a hit?
Did she? I'm trying to see if the um I just had her page up. I don't know if she wrote something else. The person who, because it was a woman who did Full Metal Alchemist. It was a woman who did Games of the Shadow
Mm.
Realm, and uh, so it looks like she does have other stuff, but mostly it's in Iyasha. Mm, yeah. So I guess that you know, I guess it's the second one. Let's see, Full Metal Alchemist creator. She wrote a other works. Raiden 18, Hero Tales, the Demon's Lexicon, Silver Spoon. So she did a lot of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I just want to check out all that stuff. I'll do that later. Okay. Um, what else have you been watching?
I have also been watching season 2 of The Beginning After the End.
Mm-hmm.
This anime is an isekai where a king that lives in like this fantasy land is reincarnated into a different fantasy land where he's no longer the king, but he's like, oh, in my last life I was a bloodthirsty king and I was like killing everybody and like going to war all the time and I don't want to do that this time. So he's trying to live differently in this second life. And he begins to like master magic and forge his own path. Um Yeah. In this second season, I've only watched one episode of the second season so far. And it starts out around like one of the elf girls that he was traveling with, and he taught her a few skills. It's a good one, but I think it's gonna be one that like I don't get back to until it ends. I'm just gonna like binge it all in a weekend or something like that. I wish it was dubbed so I could watch it dubbed.
It is dubbed. The dub comes out like 2 weeks later because I am doing the dub right now. No, I'm not doing the dub on that show. I just watch it straight on.
Mm.
But Beginning After End is one of my all-time favorite isekais to read. It's not my
Mm.
favorite isekai to watch. I
Mm.
am enjoying it. They do add a lot of stuff. In fact, I think what's happening now on the island was not in the book. So this
Mm.
whole thing that's happening right now is filler. But yeah, it's a good tale. It's a
Okay.
good it's a if they could get to the good parts, it would be good. But
Okay. Okay.
they can't get there because they're doing all this other stuff.
They throwing in too many fillers.
Right, right.
Okay, I got you. I got you. I'm hip. I'm hip.
Okay. Another tale that I'm watching, going back, trying it again for the fifth season, ReZero. Yeah. I'm
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 not back on that. You can have that one by yourself.
I'm trying it again because um they say that this season gets better. He has died a couple of times. So I was like, okay, we get it
Mm.
back in
We
there.
getting back to the roots.
Right, right. He has died and so far it was getting good, but I'm skeptical now. I'm skeptical. Who knows what'll happen in the future? But ReZero, I am watching that again. Now after what happened on the little island, they are going out to find the sins out in the world
Mm.
and
The
yeah,
sins.
they are
Wait, they
now
just getting to that part because then they fight one sin in like season one.
they fought one in season one, then they fought a whole gang of them on the island and they
Mm.
escape. The sins escape or they was
Mm.
they're trying to
Mm.
look for them. But
Okay.
yeah, ReZero is back. ReZero starting my life over in another world is back and I am watching it again.
Mm. Yeah, you're a fan. They keep pulling you back in.
Yeah, they keep pulling me back in. I'm trying not to stop watching it. Once I start, I gotta finish it. So
Hmm. Hmm. I am also watching Witch Hat Atelier.
we are watching all the same things. You usually come out with things I'm not watching, but we are watching all
Yeah,
the
I feel like I'm learning. I feel like I'm learning because like for a while I was just like, ooh, like this sounds interesting, but like now I'm like learning that like some of the stuff that sounds interesting is not, and I don't want to see
well, it only took you 3 years.
it.
So, child.
um. So yeah, I'm watching Witch Hat Atelier, and that one's about this girl who is becoming a witch. And they believe that like you have to be born a witch, special powers, etc., etc., etc. No, you just need a pen and ink. And so she like freezes her mom in ice and is like, all right, now I got to figure out how to become a witch so I can save my mom. And it's really good. It's really cute. Um, it feels like I don't know what to say. This one feels like, but it does feel similar to an anime that I've seen before, but it does feel like fresh, like a fresh take on it.
Yeah, this one feels like a Studio Ghibli film to me. Like
Yeah,
it's
it
so
does. It
beautiful. They move
does.
amazingly. Um, and it's such a fresh take on things. They say that the manga for this book is beautiful as well. I know Arson reads it, and he says
Hmm.
like it's not laid out like mangas and comics are like this cell,
Hmm.
this cell, this cell. It's like
Hmm.
beautiful, articulate pictures that
Hmm.
interweave with each other. So they say that that's gorgeous as well. The Gojo character in this one, the main witch,
Hmm.
he
Hmm.
is a gay person, so I'm waiting to see
Hmm.
the gay stuff. I don't know much about that, but he is of the LGBTQIA community, so
What's the why?
everything goes.
Mm.
But yeah,
Y'all.
but yeah, I am waiting to see the gay stuff. And but yeah, it's a gorgeous movie. I mean, gorgeous TV show. I love watching it. Like I could watch this on mute. It's really beautiful.
Absolutely. What else are you watching, Jared?
Still going back with season 5 or 6, the time I got reincarnated as a slime. Rip, don't do that. Rimuru and his kingdom are dealing with all the troubles that a having a dungeon would have in their world, and I am liking it. I wish that Tama got reincarnated as a spider was back because I like that
Mm.
more. But
Mm.
yeah, I think this was kind of falling off for me because he is so powerful. He's a godlike being. Like people can worship him, but he's not doing nothing, but it's like a lot of city planning type stuff, which is cool. But if you're not on Log Horizon and you're not planning stuff, I don't want to see it.
Mm. Because Log Horizon's plans were good.
Yeah, his plans were good, and everything that Rimuru has been doing for season 3, 4, and 5 has been silly. I want season 1 and 2 Rimuru back, where
Mm-hmm.
um, he will be finding stuff. And now, there are other heroes who have been isekai into this world that he is
Mm.
discovering.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to find out why he was a slime, and I want to find out why they're humans, and I want them to battle or something. And
Mm.
I need him to get out of the office. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
I need you
Mm-hmm.
to get
Mm-hmm.
out of the office
Yeah.
immediately.
Yeah. Yeah. Like these anime, like that time I got turned into a slime, the time I got turned into a spider, like these, like those always start out good when they're low level, but as soon as they get all powerful, I'm like, all right, I'm out of it now because you're not
Yeah.
doing anything with this power. Like nothing in the world challenges you. You solve all your problems super easily, and you become an office worker. And it's like this is not interesting anymore.
Right. All right.
I am also watching this season Snowball Earth.
Snowball. I heard of this.
Yeah, and so this one's about the boy who becomes like Earth's hero, and is like defeating like these aliens or whatever. Um, but eventually he goes up to Earth. He goes into space to try to like take out the alien nest. Uh, and he basically fails and comes back to Earth and finds it to be covered in snow. And I think he was like trapped in space for like maybe 10 years. And he's like, 10 years is not enough for an ice age. So now we're trying to figure out, why is the Earth covered in snow? Um, but he's a shy kid. He just wants to make friends. So he's famous, but he doesn't have many friends because he doesn't know how to talk to people. So his
Is it
only friend is the ship that he pilots, and I forget the ship's name at this point.
is it good?
It is good. I enjoy it. It's funny. It's got like a lot of action. There's he gets in his little mech and he like destroys things. Yeah, I've seen two episodes
Okay.
so far.
So pausing. The gay person in Hat Atelier is black.
So it's not the main character.
No. I mean, he is gay as well, but the main one is black. Well, the
Mm,
couple is black.
mm,
Like there are all these pictures of them kissing online, and
mm.
okay, he
Is
did
it
not.
fan art or is it like official?
No, it's real. Yeah, he didn't ever come on
Mm.
the main show. But Snowball Earth, I've heard about that one, and you said it's good.
Yeah, I was like, check it out, Jerry. You might enjoy it.
Okay, well, I wrote it down. All right, the next one I'm watching is Nippon Son Goku. This is an Amazon exclusive on Amazon Prime Video. This is
Mm,
about what is this about, child? This is Mappa, so it looks gorgeous. It is a different art style than JJK, but what
mm-hmm,
this is about is apparently Earth has had some changes recently and has flooded and everything, and Japan has been reduced with no electricity back to like their shogun era.
mm-hmm,
And it has three warlords that is vying for control, and this one guy who reads every day like the art of war, he understands like agriculture. He is also trying to avenge his wife who was beheaded in front of him by one of the
mm,
lords that
mm.
work for the main warlord. It's really good. Tons of
Okay.
blood that I like, tons of lots of character development, a lot of intense world. Like I have to rewind a lot, not because I don't understand it, because I want to see things again and just make sure I know what's going on. And because the world
Mm-hmm.
building is a lot.
A1.
Yeah, and even though I watch it um, dubbed, it's still a lot. But another good thing is they do good recaps. They
Mm-hmm.
do really good recaps of what's going on, even from the last episode. So I think that the best way for me to watch it is have a lot of them accrue and then watch it. But I'm really liking it, so I'm watching them week by week. It's a really good show. Nippon San Goku.
Son Goku.
Are you okay,
Um,
Demarcus?
I'm good.
Okay,
You good?
good. Mhm.
I
Now
bet.
you were rubbing your head. I thought you had a headache.
Oh nah, I'm still a little drunk from last night.
Hmm. Okay.
I think that's all I'm watching, man.
Oh wow!
Mm-hmm.
You only are watching two things that I'm not watching. Are you serious?
Mm-hmm.
You're the blue and I'm the black, and
Mm-hmm.
this is
Mm-hmm.
all that we talked about. And I still got some more.
Well, let's go then.
I have
What's
never
going on?
done this before. You've always outpaced me with
Let's go.
wow. This is a
Wow.
first.
What the hell, Jared?
Okay. Um, I am also watching a anime that was actually one of our guests told me to watch it. TJ
Mm-hmm.
Stooks told me to
Mm-hmm.
watch Go For It Nakamura-kun, and I love this show. Doesn't have magic, doesn't have fights, no blood, no nothing, no meanness like in
Oh wait, this
Takobi's
is the one where sorry, go ahead. Keep going, keep going.
no meanness like in Takobi's original sin, but um yeah, it's about this gay kid who's in love with his friend, and he is
Mm.
trying to um get to know his friend. He's shy, he likes octopuses. Nobody else in the classroom knows that he's gay. And it's
Mm-hmm.
such a good show. Oh my God. It is such a good show. And I am loving, loving, loving this show. Like this show is something that because usually I watch all of the anime of the week in one go. This one I watch the day it comes out.
Mm.
Yeah, I love this show. Like,
Nice. Go for it,
uh,
Nakamura-kun.
yes, it is so good. Demarcus, you gotta watch it. Uh,
I'll give it a shot.
next, next I'm watching Petals of Reincarnation. Wow, this show is good. Okay, this show is about these guys who kill themselves every time they want to access their powers. They do it by slicing their neck, and when they slice their neck, you have the blood come out as petals, and they kind of
Okay.
evaporate up into the air. And
What is it called? Petals of what?
petals of reincarnation. And like they are becoming people like Einstein and
Mm.
uh, other people like the person who did Gravity with the apple, and the person like there's this
Isaac
immortal.
Newton?
Okay, so know your white guys.
No
uh,
history? No, no, why we have the understanding of the world we do?
no basic history. Okay, all right. Petals of Reincarnation is a great, great show because just like there are these guys who are founders of physics and history
Hmm.
and things of that nature, there are also all these serial killers that are out. And like Hitler
Mm.
is a person, and they are trying to um, fight these other reincarnators. And the main character, he has a deep skill. He doesn't really have a name yet, but he has a deep skill. And what he's trying to do, he's trying to steal everybody's powers.
Mm.
He's not good or bad. He's on the side of the good people. He saved the
Mm-hmm.
good people, but he is
Mm-hmm.
really trying to steal their powers so he can have them himself, so he can be better than his brother.
Shut the hell up.
That's all he wanted to do. It is really good. I love an evil story, and this is definitely an evil story. This is
Okay.
definitely an evil story.
Okay, I'm gonna have to.
Yeah, check out that one. Check out that one. It's I love it. I love it. It's a lot of fight. They have fought every episode so far. Um, yeah, but it's really good. And the last one that I am watching is my favorite isekai of all time. It is back, and it is one of the best things that I watch. It is called Reborn as a Vending Machine. Now I Wonder the Dungeon. I love this isekai. They're back in the dungeon. They had their don't give me that look. They had their beauty contest and and now they're back in the dungeon. Um, they were just betrayed actually by their comrades, and it's such a good show. Everybody needs to watch this. It's very compelling. It's very fun, and it's just a really great isekai. So reborn as a vending machine, and now I wonder the dungeon. That's one of my favorite isekais right
You've mentioned.
there. But yeah, that is other anime that I'm watching. And Demarcus, I
Mhm.
have never outpaced you on the anime before. I feel
I know,
like
man. You're opening yourself up, Jared.
no, I've always had this about the same amount, but you've had like pages and pages and pages, and you were watching the same stuff as me. So you're closing yourself down to only good anime because you have watched a lot of duds over the years. But uh, yeah, yeah, everything I'm watching is really good. I want to watch Shadowfall Earth because that I've heard a lot about that. But Nippon Sengoku, you gotta watch. Go
You
for
said
it.
you want to watch what?
No. I want to watch Shadowfall Earth.
Snowball
Snowball
Earth.
Earth. Yeah,
I'm
Snowball
like
Earth.
Shadowfall. What the fuck are you talking about?
Sorry, but Nippon Sengoku, you gotta watch.
Mm-hmm.
Go
I'm gonna watch
for it.
that.
Go for it. Nakamura-san, you gotta watch. And
Nakamura-kun.
yeah, Nakamura-kun. And
I'm gonna give that one a shot. I'm not a big slice of life anime person, and this is definitely a slice of life anime. But I will give it a shot.
since when?
Since forever, I always say I don't like slice of life.
No, you've always said that you like slice of life.
I always say I don't like slice of life. Um,
And
the,
Petals of Reincarnation. You gotta try that.
I'll give that one a shot. It sounds interesting, and then you said that they're changing themselves into like historical figures like Isaac Newton and Hitler and stuff like that, and I was like, it makes me less interested, but I will
Yeah,
still check it out.
yeah. I was less interested too. But it's not like they say in 1942 I did this battle plan. No, they're just fighting.
Yeah. Okay. The Chainsaw Man movie is out on streaming now. Have you already seen it?
Re, Rize?
The Rees arc, yeah.
Yeah, I saw it.
Okay.
Did you see it?
hmm
Yeah, we talked
Um,
about it.
it
It
was
was
better the second time I watched it. Yeah,
better than Demon Slayer.
definitely not.
Definitely so.
Definitely
Definitely
not better
so.
than Infinity
Definitely
Castle.
so. De-
Definitely not.
definitely so. Definitely so. Infinity Castle was is the reason I will never see another anime movie in theaters again. That ruined me.
Mm.
All right, Demarcus. I think that was a good episode. Shorter episode.
Absolutely.
And Demarcus, it's so good to talk to you one on one. You
Yeah.
know,
I
because
enjoy having guests, but I feel like we
yeah.
can be our true, blackest, geekiest selves, energetic selves when it's
Yeah.
just the two of us.
Yeah. I do too. It's always good to have guests, and we have a lot coming up too. Because they reached out to me now. I don't even send the DMs, but they reach out to me, and I gotta talk about that. But that's on the Patreon. We're gonna end it here. Uh, Demarcus, any final words?
Um, we're we're knee deep into a new season of anime, maybe waist deep because we're like episode 5 on some stuff. Um, and it is go watch these anime, man. I don't think this is gonna be like the best season of anime in the past year, but it sounds enough to be pretty good. There's a lot of good stuff out, and I can't wait to watch it all. Yum 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 yum.
All right, guys, and you can follow us everywhere. Make sure you comment under this episode on Spotify or iTunes or YouTube. Let us know what you think and what you're watching.
That anime about the drinking and the bartender was called Bartender Glass of God.
So there was Glass of God this season, Bartender Glass of God.
Um, Drops of God is the anime this season. The one that before was called Bartender Glass of God, and I think it's on 13 episodes in a row.
Okay. All right. Yeah, comment under this episode with what you're watching and let us know. And yeah, we'll see you next time on Black Geek Energy.
BGE out.